It's been so many years, for this movie. Still, people remember how you take this compliment. And when you meet Ajay Devgan sir, or you remember that when you both meet and talk about that movie.
No, my first scene with Ajay was in one of the bungalows in Juhu. Amrish Puri ji, Ajay and me. My first scene of फूल और कांटे was that बच्चा बीमार था और हम लोग सब एकदम इमोशनल सीन में बेचारी मैं छोटी सी लड़की पहले दिन मैं माँ बन के खड़ी थी.
When you got your first call for Telugu cinema, you remember your first day?
I think original first was Allari Priyadu.
You were okay with all the things, Telugu people were around you, they were trying to communicate with you.
Yeah, I was saying, they used to
and
laugh.
I
remember Ramya has a peculiar laughter. She keeps on laughing. So I remember every time I would tell a dialogue, Ramya ऐसे हंसती थी. Like the shot is on and she'll go. I'm like.
So upcoming projects we are seeing, any excitement is there?
I am a part of this movie which is Eagle. Ravi Teja ji is main lead.
Yes.
I am very excited about this because I am very proud to say that I am playing the chief of Raw.
Oh wow! One song.
दिल ये छोटा सा,
Oh!
छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती भरी मन की, भोली सी आशा, चांद तारों को छूने की आशा, आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा.
Today my guest is special. छोटी सी आशा पर बड़ी बड़ी आशाएं. Yes, it's none other than Madhu ma'am.
Hi.
वो छोटी सी आशा आपने बड़ी सी आशा कर दी आज. Really, I feel so happy to see you, ma'am, in
Thank you so
Hyderabad.
much, and I'm really so happy to be here.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And you've been so supportive all these years to media,
Yes.
to people who loves you, especially
Yes.
when it comes to Telugu media and Telugu fans.
Yeah.
You're the first one to support them and give
Yes.
your love. I
Yes.
have seen that. So how this feelings comes when you get the call? Oh, Madhu, you have to come to Hyderabad.
Firstly, I love Hyderabad. It is, see, Bombay is my home, residence. Chennai, Tamil Nadu is my roots.
Okay.
So I feel I belong between Chennai and Bombay. But leaving those two places, any other place that I want to go is Hyderabad.
Okay.
I just love coming here. And in my childhood, I remember partying in Hyderabad.
Okay.
Growing up, I did a lot of partying. All my friends and everybody was here. And Hyderabad is that culture that is kind of young, contemporary, nightclubs. Everything was more here before it started anywhere else.
Okay.
So I really enjoyed that feeling. So when I come to Hyderabad, I feel, come on now, let's party.
But you remember, ma'am, first time when you come to Hyderabad, because if you see now and when you came that time, I think for the shoot you came,
Yes,
or
yes.
anything
For shoots.
Yeah.
So when I came for Allari Priyadu, Raghavendra Rao Garuji was the director. We stayed in a house, not in a hotel,
Okay.
because Garuji was like a very close family friend, and Ramya was in it. Ramya is my very dear friend. So we had this, I think, in Banjara Hills or
Yes,
Jubilee
Banjara
Hills,
Hills,
I don't
Jubilee Hills,
remember. One of those places, they were bungalows, houses. So Garuji said that Ramya will stay in one, I will stay in one, and he was in one. So, and that whole street, so in the evening we would go for walks. Then there was a club where we would go and play badminton.
Oh.
So for the first time, after I became an actor, I did not stay in a hotel.
Okay.
Otherwise, always we went to, I used to stay in hotels and lodge, but this is the first time I stayed in a house.
Okay.
So I remember.
That was the first memory.
Yeah, and I remember playing badminton with Ramya in one of the clubs.
Okay.
And I remember that song was very famous.
Dal gaya dil. Ye wala nahi.
No. Dheere dheere se
Oh,
mere zindagi.
zindagi.
So while playing badminton,
Haan.
we were singing that song and playing. So I remember all those things about Hyderabad.
And Dheere Dheere se yaad aaya, I love that movie that Ajay sir. Actually, let's go to a little bit of your past.
Yeah.
You always wanted to be an actor?
Always wanted to be an actor.
What age you realized this is my cup of tea?
I was very young, because my mother was a dancer and a very renowned, established dancer. She did many Arangetrams. And Hema ji is my cousin.
Yes.
So you know that household, and we were very close. I've seen, in fact, with Hema ji, you know, she was working in a film called Dream Girl.
Yes.
So she took me with her.
Oh.
I went to Disneyland. She just said, you come, and there were 7-8 children. So I just became one of the children in the movie, and I ghoom ke aa gayi my Disney
So
world.
cute.
So you know, I've always wanted to be an actor, always.
So I think your inspiration is Hema ma'am.
No, my own house, my mother wanted me to be an actor.
Oh.
I think my mother was such a fantastic artist. She wanted to do probably more in her life. So which she could not, because you know, in those days she got married and we were all born. So she always told me, I'll make you an actor, I'll make you an actress, I'll make
you made her dream come true.
Yes,
I think somewhere.
I did.
So how it takes it your way, like when you started your journey from childhood, then school, college, education, and after that suddenly an acting. At that time, you know, people used to go for other skills or, you know, other profession. That time,
you know, it's a very good question, because when I was very young, I wanted to be an actress always. But as my life progressed as a student in school and college, somewhere along the way, I thought I can't be an actress, or maybe I cannot, I don't want to. I don't know. There were a lot of doubts. And I didn't have the courage to tell my father.
Oh.
I didn't know how to try, whom to go to. You know, all those issues were there. And that's when I believe that there is destiny. When destiny comes knocking at your door. So somebody looked at me. My father he became a producer. He was making a movie, and I would go and sit in all his music sittings. Anu Malik was the music director. I would be sitting in his music. So somebody in the recording saw me and called my father and said, I want to launch your daughter. My father couldn't believe it. He came and told me very, you know, that fellow was saying. I said, was he saying that? Yes, I want to be. So that's how my journey started. But it so happened my journey started, but it didn't, the movie never got made. The director felt I was not good enough, I was not trained, I was very raw, so he dropped me. But when he dropped me, I had already worked for 2 or 3 days, and he made me join Roshan Taneja's acting school, little bit, for 1 month. So that experience of acting in a acting school and doing 2-3 days of work gave me that feeling that I have to be an actress now. Even if this fellow has dropped me, I have to.
What a spirit.
So I then trained myself much longer. I went to a whole year's acting school to feel you know, not shy.
Yeah, yes.
Then I exercised. I was quite a plump young child.
Okay.
I exercised to lean out. All that working I did, and then like destiny knocks at your door. 2 things happen. In Hindi, Mr. Kuku Kohli, the director of Phool Aur Kaante, called me in my house, and at the same time, K. Balachandar sir reached out to my family. You know, my aunt lived in Chennai, so he reached out to her and said, "Who is this girl whose photo I saw? Because it says she's Hema's cousin. So who is this girl in your family?" Then my aunt reached out to me. So both these movies, one with KB sir and one with Kuku Kohli sir, started at the same time for me, and I had no idea whom to go to, whom to talk. So destiny
is coming to you, right?
It comes knocking, and I always believe that.
That's true. Phool Aur Kaante, we can't remember, and that was like awesome movie. I still remember. So how was your first day? It was like your first, you know, like new girl hoti hai. You go to the sets. You were just scared. Oh God, what will happen?
You know, I was not scared in Phool Aur Kaante.
Never.
Because I may have been nervous in other movies.
Okay.
Much later. I was not nervous in my first movie. I was not nervous in Mammootty sir's Aragan, K. Balachandar.
Okay.
I was not. He was a senior actor. Bhanu Priyaji was there.
Yes.
I was not nervous.
Okay.
And I was not nervous in Phool Aur Kaante.
What makes you strong? What was the enthusiasm?
That not knowing, okay, these are all like, oh my God, it's a movie. Oh, this is K. Balachandar. You know, not knowing that, you know, that ignorance.
Yeah.
And the innocence.
Yes.
So I just, मेरा ये dream है और इसे मुझे fulfill करना है.
That's true.
तो वो जो सामने जो क्या है, कौन खड़े हैं, किसकी क्या हस्ती है, all that, it never mattered.
It's actually
I was not
teaching.
nervous.
Yeah.
I was not nervous because I only said मेरे को करना है, मुझे ये करना है, मुझे ये करना है. So I was not nervous.
It's been so many years, you know, for this movie. Still people remember how you take this compliment. And when you meet Ajay Devgan sir, or you remember that when you both meet and talk about that movie?
No, we don't talk.
Or there were some incidents. Still, एक रहता है ना वो, when I met Ajay, or when you met first, like some of the things.
My first scene with Ajay was in one of the bungalows in Juhu. Amrish Puri ji, Ajay and me. My first scene of फूल और कांटे was that बच्चा बीमार था.
हाँ.
और हम लोग सब एकदम इमोशनल सीन में,
Yes.
बेचारी मैं छोटी सी लड़की पहले दिन में माँ बन के खड़ी थी.
Yes.
और सामने अमर जी and all that.
Yeah.
But it went off well.
Very nicely it's gone.
Then of course we did the convent villa shooting, जो आजकल convent villa है ही नहीं.
Yes.
आजकल वो आराम नगर हो गया है और वहाँ पे सब सिर्फ ट्रेनिंग. But there was a bungalow called convent villa.
Yes.
जो मेरा घर दिखाया है इन फूल और कांटे.
Okay.
And वो पीछे का वो जो बीच पे like it used to open on the beach. So I remember हम लोग वो जो बीच का वो पोर्शन था, घर से निकल के हम लोग शूटिंग करते थे. और वो गाना जो वहीं पे शूट हुआ, वो बच्चे का जो गाना धीरे धीरे से, that all that. And I remember that Ajay and me, we had a great lot of support in each other because we were both new.
Okay.
सामने अगर कोई मंजा हुआ आर्टिस्ट होता तो शायद नर्वस हो जाए. But because he was new, I was new, I don't think any of us were feeling कि oh God or something. We were so easy. और पता ही नहीं चल रहा था कि ये मेरा ड्रीम फुलफिल हो रहा है. But because जब हमें लगता है ना कि मैं कोई बड़ा काम करने जा रही हूँ, तो यू गेट नर्वस. जब आपको ये नहीं लगता कि बड़ा काम कर रहे हैं. और अब जाके जब मैं सोचती हूँ, मुझे ऐसा लगता है यार मतलब मेरे सपनों का जो वो क्या बोलते हैं ओपनिंग था, इतनी बड़ी बात थी. और फिर पिक्चर का हिट होना जरूरी है.
People still remember that. That's like kind of a legacy.
I had no idea. वो सब बन गया, चल गया. आज जब मैं सोचती हूँ तब ऐसा लगता है माय गॉड इतना ये हुआ, ऐसा लॉन्च हुआ, माय गॉड. पर उस टाइम पे जब हम कर रहे थे तो ये सब बिल्कुल था ही नहीं. मेरा ऐसा था कि अगर मैं काम नहीं करती तो पापा मेरी शादी करा देते.
तो
मुझे शादी नहीं करनी थी. मेरे पापा ने बोला एजुकेशन खत्म हो गया है, या तो तुम काम करोगी या आगे पढ़ोगी या शादी करोगे. घर में ऐसे खाली बैठने नहीं दूंगा.
बट दैट इज गुड. घर पे नहीं बैठना है.
घर पे ऐसे नहीं बैठना है. मतलब अगला स्टेप अभी क्या. तो मैंने I tried becoming an air hostess.
Oh.
I gave interview in Cathay Pacific.
Oh, I think all air hostesses will be thinking, oh.
I know. और मैं
that Madhu ma'am wants to be an air hostess.
Cathay Pacific में मैंने 2 इंटरव्यू पास किए.
Oh.
फाइनल इंटरव्यू में obviously फेल हो गई.
Don't tell me.
क्योंकि मेरे को कॉल नहीं आया.
These people will be wondering, ma'am is now a big actress.
Yeah, तो मैंने 2 एयरलाइन में इंटरव्यू, I think Air India and Cathay Pacific.
Oh.
I think दोनों में anyway मिला नहीं.
They're big losers.
And then फिर मैंने सोचा कि मैं रिसेप्शनिस्ट बनूंगी होटल में. स्टेनो तो मैंने बहुत स्टेनो बनने की वो सब मैंने सीखा, टाइपिंग and all that. So I thought I'll be in a hotel reception. These are the jobs I was looking for myself.
Thank God you
और
didn't
आगे पढ़ना नहीं था मुझे.
Okay.
ये तो मैंने कहीं भी मुझे अपॉइंटमेंट मिला नहीं. और ऐसे करते करते एक दिन फोन आया. इसलिए जब कुकू कोली का डायरेक्टर सर का फोन आया मेरे घर पे, मैंने ये नहीं पूछा कि कैसी फिल्म बन रही है, क्या स्टोरी है, क्या है ये. मैंने कहा यार मुझे एक्टर बनना. और एक कॉल आ गया, ये कॉल मैं ले लेती हूँ, कर लेती हूँ, नहीं तो मेरे पापा मेरी शादी करा देंगे.
बच गया
ऐसे.
पर फर्स्ट तो आप जल्दी ही गए थे. But that's a good story. But आप देखा जाए तो more of the time now you're spending, Hyderabad is like to drag you more. After we seen more of you in Tamil cinema, Telugu cinema, Kannada, Malayalam, like huge. And language was never a barrier. Obviously you know Tamil, but when it's come to Kannada, Telugu or other languages, you have not kept a ban like okay ये language मेरे लिए barrier होगा. It never been seen on the movies.
Language barrier एक artist के लिए होता है, क्योंकि अगर आप comfortable नहीं हो language में तो थोड़ा सा मुझे ऐसा लगता है वो ease नहीं आती performance में. I feel like that. लेकिन you can manage. I work very hard.
But you
when
really
I'm working
did well.
in a language which I don't know, when I'm working in a language which I don't know, I work double, triple hard. और मैं वो cheating नहीं करती. जो मेरे को मालूम है उसके techniques क्या हैं. काफी सारे जो actors जो दूसरे state से आते हैं, वो सब technique follow करते हैं cheat करने की, कि because it's very difficult. एक हिंदी इंसान को आप ले जाके मलयालम बोले तो it's very hard. But but as an actor you want to do that role.
Yes.
You know, you don't want to say no. So everybody has a technique. मैं कोई technique follow नहीं करती. मैं actually मैं पढ़ के सीख के learn करके मैं बोलती हूँ.
My
Yeah,
God.
I really work hard.
So
They are
how?
all my witness. I sit like a student. I sit with the
Great.
dialogue and I.
So when you got your first call for Telugu cinema, you remember your first day? I mean, Telugu you want to
I
share?
think Telugu my first was Allari Priyadu.
Yes.
Original.
Yes.
Because before that all dubbing films, Gentleman and Roja and all
That
were
all
dubbed.
dubbed.
But I think original first was Allari Priyadu. Like I told you, I know Ramya very well.
Yes.
She was always my best friend, always my friend from the first day. So it was a nice feeling that, you know, and Raghavendra Rao Garu is a friend. He became a friend. I don't know how he became a friend, but he's very friendly.
Yeah.
He's very friendly and he's so kind. He never made me feel that he's this big director and I'm a newcomer. Never made me feel all that.
So you were okay with all the things, you know, Telugu people were around you, they were trying to
Yeah.
communicate with you.
Yeah, I
or
was saying, yeah, they used to
And
laugh.
then you
I
joined-
remember Ramya has a peculiar laughter.
Yeah.
She keeps on laughing. So I remember every time I would tell a dialogue, obviously the accent will not be correct, pronunciation will not be correct, but मैंने पढ़ पढ़ के याद करके मैंने बोला हुआ है. मेरे को याद है कि रम्या ऐसे हंसती थी, like the shot is on and she'll go I'm like, yeah. So yeah, I remember all those lovely, beautiful
But you
days.
were on your peak of your career and you got married.
Yeah.
How you been trapped? At sight, like, you know, you were on the peak. We were just hearing a lot of news that time.
Yeah.
That you're getting married, you're getting married. People were like disheartened, why she's getting married? How you
You
did
know,
it? Was
I
a
don't
tough
know.
call for you?
I don't know. You know, Hema ji has said a very beautiful thing. Once she told Aisha, Aisha is her daughter.
Yes, yes.
Once she told Aisha that I love, in my house they all call me Papu.
Papu?
Yeah.
What's that mean? Papu?
Pet name.
Okay, Papu. So
Madhu
cute.
is my name,
Okay.
but they all call me Papu. And Hema ji told Bittu, Aisha, that I love Papu's life because she's had a childhood, she has been a school student, she's a graduate, then she has worked, made a
Her
good name, and then she got married, and then she got
Kids.
kids. So she says that Papu does everything in that 10 years, you know,
Right age.
step by step she's done everything. So somehow I feel like that. I was doing very well in the movies. I was enjoying my movie life. But my heart started telling me that I want to get married. I want to start a family. Because that family for me is the most important thing even today.
Yes, I've seen
If there
that.
is a choice between family and anything else, I will always choose my family first.
But how you got to meet your love? Love of yours. Because that time it will be difficult for you to choose a man and, you know, you have must be something on your mind.
नहीं मैं
तो लाइन लगी हुई थी उस टाइम पे तो
मैं अपने हस्बैंड से ये कहती हूँ कि आपने मुझे he picked me out. उसके बाद हम मिले और वो सब हुआ. पर he picked me out.
How you get the proposal?
एक फिल्म आई थी मेरी दिल जले.
Yes.
So apparently he saw that film and he liked me a lot in the film. He said मैंने रोजा वोजा में इतना ध्यान नहीं दिया पर दिल जले देखा तो मुझे तुम बहुत अच्छी लगी. और फिर हमारे बीच में एक उन दिनों एक कॉमन फ्रेंड था जो एक्टर भी है एंडी बलराज. और एंडी बलराज इज अ वेरी गुड फ्रेंड ऑफ माय हस्बैंड. तो हम लोग मैं एंडी के साथ शूटिंग कर रही थी और आनंद ने ये फिल्म देख के बाहर निकले आए थे और पता नहीं उस रात को डिनर या कुछ हुआ होगा जब माय हस्बैंड मेट विद एंडी और बात करते करते आनंद ने कहा होगा कि मैंने ये फिल्म देखा, मुझे ये एक्टर बहुत पसंद है, शी इज वेरी नाइस. So Andy said, but I'm working with her. I was doing a film called Hafta Vasuli.
Okay,
Jackie Shroff and myself. It was called Hafta Vasuli. And Andy was also, I was a police officer in Hafta Vasuli and Andy was my police officer with me. So he said, मैं आज काम करके आ रहा हूँ मधु के साथ और रात को वो लोग डिनर पे मिले. Then my husband said, यार इसके साथ मेरा एक ad करवाओ for my company.
अच्छा प्लान बनाया
फिर वो ऐड मेरे से करवाए जो आज तक मैंने खुद वो फोटोज नहीं देखे, लेकिन वो ऐड करने के लिए हम गए जरूर थे बाली,
okay.
हेयर ड्रेसर, मेकअप मैन,
Everything.
एक बहुत ही उस टाइम का अच्छा हुआ एस्टेब्लिश्ड
Yes.
ड्रेस डिजाइनर था, और
Everything he arranged for you.
और इवन द फोटोग्राफर वाज अ वेरी बिग फोटोग्राफर, पीयूष के क्या नाम था,
Okay.
सब लोग हमारी पूरी यूनिट आनंद की कंपनी की शूटिंग के लिए बाली चले गए, और शूटिंग हो जाने के बाद लास्ट डे में उन्होंने मुझे प्रपोज किया, और मैंने उसी वक्त हाँ कर दी।
क्यों हाँ करी एकदम?
पता नहीं, वो हमें वो बोलते हैं ना कि
you also got like infatuated or you were watching him like
so मैंने हाँ कर दी, और ये सोचा नहीं कि मेरे कितने प्रोजेक्ट्स बाकी हैं, मैं बॉम्बे में जाके क्या कहूँगी। फिर रियलिटी में आने के बाद फिर ऐसा लगा ओ माय गॉड अभी ये सब मैनेज करना है, हाँ तो बोल के आ गई। तो मैंने हाँ, उन्होंने जैसे पूछा मैंने वैसे
so it means family important for you. I can see that the love is important for you.
Yeah.
You don't see anything when love comes.
फिर मैंने बहुत सारी चीजें मैनेज की, and but yeah, I just wanted to be married, and I just felt he was the best person, and he was just lovely.
And you taken a big break after your kids. That was a big.
Actually, I didn't want to work.
Okay.
मैं जब इंडस्ट्री से मैं बाहर गई थी छोड़ के, शादी के बाद ये सोच के और ये बोल के गई थी कि मुझे अभी काम नहीं करना है।
Okay.
पर you know, उसके बाद मुझे एहसास हुआ that once an actor is always an actor.
Yes.
तो 4-5 साल नहीं हुए थे, बच्चे दोनों हो गए थे, मेरा मन करने लगा कि you know, I want to work, but I could not. I had little small babies, so I didn't work for many years.
After that, you come like now your girls are settled down.
Yes.
They are at their places, and now you're working like anything.
Yes.
I think we can see your upcoming web series also.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Sweet Karam Coffee. Yes.
It was fantastic. I loved your, like, personally, I want to compliment you for that. You're doing such a, and you're picking the very right scripts, like, you know, which actually connect to a woman also somewhere.
Yeah.
So how it was like going on like now?
मैं हमेशा ये कहती हूँ कि मैं कुछ चूज नहीं करती,
Destiny choose you.
हाँ, सामने से लोग जो लेके आते हैं, हमारा चॉइस तो जो हमारे पास आता है उसी में हाँ ना करने की चॉइस हमारी उसमें है. So when people come to me, I like it, I say yes.
You worked with Junior NTR sir, and now these guys are taking us pan India. Telugu cinema is coming on the big pan platform. How you see that?
I feel very very happy. Because I'm somebody who doesn't see negative. पहले जैसा था वो भी अच्छा था. हम लोग बोलते थे कि वो बॉम्बे की इंडस्ट्री है और ये साउथ की इंडस्ट्री है. And now for the first time it is truly becoming Indian cinema.
Yes.
It is not South film, Hindi film, Calcutta film. We are now truly Indian cinema.
True.
And it was very difficult, I think, for some people to adjust because they felt, "Arey, the South is taking over." It's not. The South is not taking over. There was a time when somebody from Calcutta, back in the day, Satyajit Ray sir, Shyam Benegal sir, their movies were doing very good. Rishikesh Mukherjee. So it was all Calcutta arty type of films. Then of course Bombay Masala, the Bollywood, and then our South films had its own market. But today it's like
cinema.
It's
I think
cinema,
we can say
Indian cinema.
Good cinema. Good. People have a crave of having good cinema.
Yeah, and you can truly see cross. What you call the cross. The South Indian actors are like in Hindi films. You have Dulquer Salman.
Yeah.
You have Mohan Lalji. They are all playing a cameo. Jackie Shroff is doing a cameo in a South film. So we are today Indian cinema.
So you have any good memories working with Junior NTR sir? You would like to share?
I did that movie Nanako Premato, and my shooting was in a jail sequence in Spain. We were in Marbella, and that jail sequence happened.
Okay.
So I was very surprised that it's a very local jail sequence, but being shot in a Spanish prison area. So I get very excited about very small things. It's very I am very curious about many things. So I like to do those things. So that role itself, I was very happy because those are the roles which are very small roles. I played for 4 days and 5 days because more than that I didn't have time. I needed to be with my children.
Yes.
So when I told my children I'll go for 4 days, I was happy. So those are the movies which I did only for 3 days and 4 days.
Okay.
So I was very happy with the setup, the director. I think the director is the same person who did Pushpa.
Yes.
Suresh, no? So I was very happy, and I had just one interaction with Tarak.
Okay.
We met. I don't think we had a scene together. My scenes
But
were
on
only
the
with
sets you met.
Jagpati. Yeah, my scenes were with Jagpati Babu, and the jail sequence was with Rakul Preet. So I didn't have a scene with Tarak, but I had a scene. I had a chance to meet him on the set, and I remember one thing, thinking at that time, the effort our heroes put in, especially nowadays, because I come from the 90s, where one hero worked in 3 films on the same day.
Okay.
They did one shift here, one shift there, one shift. But today the movies have really become different. People work, especially main characters, main leads, they work in one project for till it's over.
Yes.
So I remember Tarak had this very sleek haircut.
Huh.
It was a very sharp haircut, and I remember thinking that, wow, change the haircut, change your body type, change so many things to be a part of that character, and I thought that about him.
So upcoming projects we are seeing, any like excitement is there coming?
Well, I am a part of this movie, which is Eagle. Ravi Teja ji is
Yes.
main lead.
Yes.
I am very excited about this because I am very proud to say that I am playing the chief of Raw,
Oh wow, great.
like Dimple Kapadia in Pathan.
Okay.
So, and then soon after this, I will be doing a film called Kannappa.
Okay.
Prabhas and Nayanthara, they are a part of the cast.
Wow.
And Mohan Babu's son, I think, is the main hero, and they're probably introducing a heroine. I don't know, but I have a very important, very strong character, and I'm really, really excited to be a part of that. And that truly is going to be a magna opus.
So
something like I did Shakuntalam.
Okay, yes.
I did
I was
Shakuntalam,
coming to
which
that.
was like that.
So,
you know?
but you met during like Samantha,
Yes.
sharing her any moments, like
No,
she gave you compliment. मतलब एक excitement होता है. You're senior to her, right?
Yes, I have not. Again, I did not have a scene with Samantha.
But you met maybe.
Yes,
yeah.
I met her, and she's lovely, and I've been following her work, and I'm a big fan.
So Ravi Teja Garu and now Prabhas, have they met? Like you will be talking to them on
Yes,
the scripts, and
of course, we are
how the
part-
things are going on.
I'm very happy, but apart from Ravi Teja sir or Samantha or Prabhas ji or whoever, I am very excited about the work that I'm doing. My role, I'm a part of this wonderful storytelling and lovely actors.
They must be welcoming you in a very grand way because
they
you're-
all welcome me. I have to be very grateful to the
No, you're
press.
super senior. I mean, they must be asking, ma'am, give us some tips. Prabhas has come to you and said,
No. I'll be meeting Prabhas during shooting. It hasn't happened yet.
because you are senior, so
No,
like
but-
they should be scared of you.
No, nobody is scared of anybody. We're all actors come together.
Yes.
I have seen
Very
his
good
work.
thought.
He's fantastic. So, it's just
We can see your daughters and you working together.
I hope.
They must be excited to see you
I
every
hope
day.
someday my daughter and me shall be the
So
mother
you're
and
okay
daughter.
with that?
Yes.
That your daughters come for the same industry?
Yeah,
Have they shown that
my
excitement?
one daughter is excited.
Okay.
She's keen, but she's finishing her studies.
And the second one?
And the other one is not.
Okay.
The
she-
first one is not, second one is, but second one is completing her studies.
So I think we both can see you in future together.
Thank you.
And we just say the end part, what message you would like to give to your fan and to yourself?
Firstly, to all the people who've always shown me love and support, the media and the people in the industry and public, my fans who show me so much love and appreciation, and the media who's always welcomed me. They've always said good words for me. In any role that I've played, I've only heard good things about me, and thank you so much for all the love and support, but I need more.
No, we need one song.
Ye dil mange more.
That's there. One song, ending song. We always, we love you. You sing a lot, I know. You're a very good singer.
दिल ये छोटा सा,
Oh!
छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती भरी मन की भोली सी आशा, चांद तारों में उड़ने की आशा, आसमानों में चांद तारों को छूने की आशा, आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा.
We can't forget this Roja.
दिल ये छोटा सा.
This Roja is like I don't know how many generations will
Thank
come
you.
and see you.
Thank you,
you so much,
Thank
Madhu
you.
ma'am. And I want to do your more interviews
Thank
because I
you.
want you. We should come again and again.
Yes, please
So
do.
my series has to be done with
Yes,
you.
yes.
So it was a wonderful chit chat and excitement dhamaka chit chat with Madhu Garu. For more updates, keep watching iDream. Till then, goodbye.